What is good? What is poppin', y'all? What up, everybody? Welcome to the re-premiere of the KAKA. It's the KAKA of the fucking week. Wow, I haven't done that in like how long? It's been what, 3 years? Woo! Nah, I don't want to say 3. It's gonna make me feel messed up that I haven't done that in so long. So, like I told you guys, if you guys missed the community tab post, I don't know what to tell you guys. Subscribe to all the posts. Like, you gotta tap the notification bell. You gotta tap the notification bell. Like, I did tell you guys I would be bringing KAKA of the Week back. So we're back. So if you guys are new here, KAKA of the Week is a segment that I used to do on this channel where I talked about trending topics, right? So listen, I'm too lazy to be every single time something happen. I gotta do a video. Marketing. Okay, I don't have time for that shit. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna compile once a week. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna talk shit. All right, so get your tea, get your snacks, get everything you need. As you guys can see by the title, we're gonna be talking about Blueface. Okay, I like to call him Blue Lace because he always looked like he done took some lace drugs or whatever. And Chrisean. We're gonna be talking about how Mr. Chris Rock got his lick back. We're also going to be talking about Glorilla and Finesse 2 Times New York concert. We're gonna be talking about Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito. And we're also going to be talking about the 4 Americans that were kidnapped in Mexico. Those are the top stories, and we're gonna be talking about some random shit. Feel free to drop whatever you want in the chat, but I'm just telling you right now, I got ADHD. The ADHD has been ADHD for 3 weeks now. All the meds on the market, they don't work for me. So I cannot pay attention to this chat, pay attention to this, read the script. Well, it's not really a script, it's notes. So let me just say right now, thank you so much for all the kind comments in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me because it took a lot to get this together and see, you know. So shout out to all the mods. Okay, that's still mods. If you were a mod before, you're still a mod now. I used to do my The Mafia Speaks here. If you guys miss The Mafia Speaks, that's over on my 3rd channel. I haven't done it in a while. I'm trying to pick the days where I do live. So I think KAKA of the Week is going to be here on this channel on Mondays, and then The Mafia Speaks. I said that right? Yeah. The Mafia Speaks is gonna be Wednesdays over on the other channel, probably 5 o'clock. We listen, pay attention to the community tab. Pay attention to the community tab, right? That's how y'all gonna get all the tea. Okay, that's how y'all gonna get all the updates. And of course, Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Everything that you guys need to follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm now on TikTok. Is right here. Donations, all of that. If you guys care, you know, it's right here. You guys could also use the YouTube button. Listen, I don't care. Okay, I'm just happy that you guys are here. Enjoy, sit back. Let's get into the first story, which is Blueface and Chrisean. Okay, so if you guys are not aware, these idiots, okay, these idiots are back at it again. Now, let me just say, point blank period, I'm very over them. Okay, I'm very much so over them. I'm tired of these people. Because Blueface and Chrisean, every day they in some shit. Every day, oh, no problem. Every day, oh, I'm with her. Oh, I'm not with her. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I love him. It's annoying. This is why I never talk about Chrisean and Blueface on my channel. You feel me? They are the most irritating bunch I done ever seen in my entire life. Okay? I can't. I genuinely can't. Okay, it's one of those things where I genuinely feel, let me just say straight up before I get into this, because I called it. And y'all better come back here and be like, listen, Yvana was right. Yvana was right. I think something's going to happen with these two. Something's going to happen. And all these people that decide to give them a show, these people that decided to promote their music, all of that, y'all going to come back and be like, wow, Yvana was right. Yvana was always right. Shortyy was right. Because they're toxic. They should not have an audience for the bullshit that they're doing. All this punching people in the face, all this violence, it just should not be condoned. Okay, their relationship is actually really scary to me. Like, listen. So if you guys are not aware, yes, why? Yesterday night, it was the drama on drama on drama, okay? So Blueface done drag Chrisean, right? Talk about she ain't do nothing for his birthday. Okay, talk about some stand on it when it's your turn. After a couple hours of silence, he ended up popping on Instagram, sharing moments of when his first baby mama, Jaden Alexis, shared the news that she was pregnant. Talking, this how a real woman, shares that she pregnant. Child, I don't understand these men these days. These men, if any men are here right now, like, just understand, men don't match energy they lead. You don't match energy. Y'all need to learn that. I understand that it may be annoying when women act certain ways towards you, but like, you don't match energy. Okay? A lot of y'all showing that y'all bitch made. A lot of y'all showing that y'all ain't had no fathers. They said what they said. Like, you don't do that. Okay? And he continues with this tirade, right? So basically, then he says, and I quote, no man should question the paternity of the child. If they do, 9 times out of 10, the woman hasn't been valuing herself enough, which makes them believe there's a possibility it's not theirs. This is a wholesome, beautiful moment that every righteous woman deserves, for real. Referencing his other baby mother. This is not the first time he talked about the other baby mother. At this point, go with your other baby mother since you miss her so much. I'll be damned. See, this is why I don't date men with kids. That's one. And my thing is, if you want to talk about your baby mother, okay, so much. If you want to be with your baby mother so much, go. Be with her. Go be a dad. Go be a full-time father. I don't have time for this shit. So, of course, Chrisean, being the Chrisean that she is, took to her Twitter. Y'all, we gonna look at her Twitter because, child, it's too much. So Chrisean goes to her Twitter. She's like, bold moves. I get it. I'm not mad at him about whatever. I'm grateful that you love me for this long. I'll never stop loving you. You so angry you could just fight with yourself or get that all off your chest. I hear you loud and clear. I feel every bit of your pain and anger. Your reaction is reasonable, revengeful. I don't know what the fuck revengeful is. I think she meant vengeful, but we have to give head, clappy. Heart just don't get anywhere. Just be safe with that. And 2, I hurt you so bad, you lose yourself and convince yourself to hate me publicly. So we all know Blueface had to throw a low blow. Talk about who gonna love a woman with 7 tattoos and 7 broken teeth? She got some broken teeth. You get the point. He said she got broken teeth. She ain't worthy of nothing. Basically, he was just whoop, 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 whoop. Again, bitch made, okay? And basically, she's like, that's a low blow. I don't understand why you got to come at me like that. I don't regret anything about myself. So honestly, trying to put me down is a low blow coming from a man that know he loves me. My thing is, how a man going to drag you like this, talk about his baby mother referring to you, all of that. And your response is, I know he loves me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Sometimes I'm embarrassed to be a woman. Sometimes I just be like, I'm an it. Don't come at me. If the trans people could say that they're whatever they are, I could say I'm an it. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I'm an it. I don't want to be part of shit. Men are embarrassing. Women are embarrassing. I'm a fucking it. Because are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, bro. So now let's just go to her Twitter because it's just sad. And the thing is, I don't hate Chrisean. That's the thing that makes me really annoyed. Like, I want to hate her, but I can't. Is she dumb? Yes. Is she like a little right at edges? Yes. But at the same time, I do feel bad for her in a way because I do feel like he is taking advantage of her. I feel like in a way, like, she's just dumb in her own right. Like, she's dumb in her own right. And it's just like she has so much potential. If you guys look at who she was before him and who she is today, it's just like it's very disappointing. So look at this. She's just been tweeting. She's just been tweeting. And one thing I learned about the relationships I had before my current relationship is that keeping your shit off the internet is the best thing to do. Stop running your mouth about your relationships on the internet, because when you run your mouth about your relationships on the internet, nothing good comes of it. Keep your relationships private. Stop running your mouth. Don't even go to your friends talk about, oh, my nigga did this, that, and the third, telling your mother, your father, because then they start hating the person. Okay. So as you guys can see, oh my God, a bold move. Ugh, advertisements, I can't stand it. You know, like she just, it's just so sad. But I will say this is interesting right here. As you guys can see, this tweet, it says, I feel every bit of pain and anger, your reaction is reasonable. This part, I did just read to you guys. It's very interesting because it's giving she knew she done something. So did she cheat? Because as you guys also know by the title of this live, it said that Blueface also told her to get rid of this baby. So I'm trying to understand, did she do something? And is she admitting to doing something? Because I mean, it's giving I did it. Okay, it's giving I done did something. And I know I did something. Because it's weird. She's like, oh, okay, you have every right to be mad. This right here had me like, whoop. You just petty when your feelings hurt. This is, I'm sorry, it is giving an admission. Okay, it's giving an admission of I done did something. I'm not saying she did, but I mean, we're just using context clues. Her Twitter's sad. Okay, her Twitter's very sad. So I mean, now in terms of telling someone to get rid of their own child, we all know I don't fuck with that shit, right? But at the same time, I will say if you choose to keep a child knowing that the man doesn't want to take care of the child, you are responsible for what happens after that. Because if that man say he don't want it, you kind of on your own at that point. You better put him on child support. You better take him to court. You better sue him. You better do something because he said he wants absolutely nothing to do with it, right? But at the same time, you guys both laid down. You both created that child. Therefore, he should be responsible unless he goes and he relinquishes his rights to that child. So you better do everything you can to make sure he's held responsible for that child. There's too many people out there. Oh, well, I'm going to take care of my child. I don't need you. No. I don't care about you. You should care about your child, right? Your child has every right to the money that they're entitled to from that second parent that helped create that child. You better go do everything to secure the values, okay? Go secure that bag. Stop being bitter. Stop being stupid. Stop being, oh, well, I don't need your money. I don't need your time. I don't need your effort. I don't need you around my kid. Go secure the values. Go secure the bag for your child because that's all that really matters at the end of the day. You can sit there and be like, oh, I don't want anything from you, but your child needs that money. It's all fun and games to live on one income until a child comes in the picture. It's all fun and games to live on one income until the kid has to go to college, until the kid breaks an arm, until the kid needs something very serious. Like a lot of y'all be talking a big game until the game ain't a game no more. Like a lot of times, like y'all don't really think, right? Like y'all just be like, oh, well, I don't need him. I don't need her. You know, I don't need this person. No, you do. Okay, you do. And even if you don't, the kid does. Okay, the kid needs this. So be very, very careful what you guys say and speak into existence in regards to your children, in regards to their parents and things like that. So, I mean, I guess good luck to them. Let's be real. They'll probably be back together by the end of next week because let's be real, their messiness has made them a lot of money. So next we have Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, Chris Rock. Y'all already know I made my video on these idiots when Will Smith done smacked the dog shit out of Chris Rock at the Oscars last year. And let me just say, I still stand by what I said. I don't give a fuck if somebody's gonna talk. If anybody talk shit about me in my bald head and I got alopecia, my nigga better fucking slap the shit out of that nigga. I don't care. I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh well, Chris Rock is, you know, a comedian. He makes jokes. Oh well, Will Smith made black men look bad. Are y'all always vying for white people's attention and white people's acceptance? You're still a nigga, neg. Okay? Stop that shit. You're never gonna accept that. Okay? Stop that shit. Also, if you actually do further research, you would understand that Chris Rock has said a lot of fucked up shit about Jada. He's been warned numerous times to not put Jada's name in his mouth. And on top of that, he's been really disrespectful with his jokes to many other people. And there's been a couple people that even thanked Will for slapping the dog shit out of Chris. I don't give a shit. I feel like protect Black women at all costs, especially your own Black women that you're married to. And if I had alopecia, I'll walk my man to defend me at all costs. I don't care. I don't care. So anyways, Chris Rock got his lick back. Okay. Chris Rock did say back then he would only address this whole situation if he was getting a check. Well, the time came. So Rock had a special called Selective Outrage that was aired on Netflix, and woo child. Did he have some selective outrage? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the clip. I'm not going to play it all because it is kind of long. And on top of that, I want you guys to pay attention to what he's saying. If you guys ever did research on the situation, or if you guys know anything about Will, Jada, the Oscars, you guys would peep that certain things that he said is just blatantly inaccurate. And also, I just wish this thing would die. But let's just watch this real quick.
Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gayle crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. I took it like motherfucking Pacquiao, okay? Shit, man. Did it hurt? Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. And people are, well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off. If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater. Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part? He played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie in New Jack City. Pookie, motherfucker. I played a piece of corn in Pootie Tang. Shit, even in animation, this motherfucker's bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the fuck, man? But Will Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. I did not have any entanglement. And for people that don't know, what everybody knows, his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
All All right, so I only showed you guys about 3 minutes of it. It is a 6-minute clip. Hopefully I remember to link it down below. Child, you know he practiced that shit in the mirror. I will say he right. He got some points. The thing is, I never found Chris Rock funny. I will say that I never found him funny, but that's the thing. I don't find many comedians funny. I don't even find Kevin Hart funny like that. Like I'm one of those people, right? But this is the thing. I understand comedians are comedians and comedians have a job. Comedians are supposed to make you laugh, and we're not supposed to really take certain things that comedians say seriously. However, what we need to understand is certain things are just not funny. And if you have an issue with someone, you should just like not say anything about them. If someone has a medical condition, you should like not say anything about their medical condition. If you know somebody don't fuck with you, you should just not say something about them because you just might get slapped, right? And also people have the right to be angry about the jokes that you make. I think that's just what it is, right? I feel like also he got slapped, and I feel like he has every right to talk about the fact that he got slapped. But now it's like you just reignited something that happened mad long ago. For the what though? Like it's just, oh God, this is just a never-ending cycle that is just. I feel like this shit goes deeper. We're probably never ever gonna find out what really went down. But what's interesting is if you guys watched that whole clip, or if you guys watched the whole special, he said that basically Jada got mad at him for hosting the Oscars the year that she boycotted it. That's not true, because there's a whole video of like Jada basically saying, you know, you're the best person to host it. Good luck to you. So it's weird. It's like you try to character assassinate her to basically, you know, make a point, but that's not true. She never said that you can't host it or that you shouldn't host it because whatever. So it's just like it's just you just don't like the girl. Like, I mean, and that's the thing. I don't like a lot of people too, but I'm not about to sit there and make things up just to prove a point. You know, that's the thing. It's just like, ugh. He just rubs me the wrong way. There's a lot of things that he does and says that just rubs me the wrong way. And it's like, you know what? I'm sorry. I would say I'm happy he got slapped, but that would kind of just be messed up. I'm not happy he got slapped because that's not good. So I will say in regards to this situation, I feel like they're even, okay? He made a bag off of the situation. He said what he had to say. And I mean, it is what it is. Like, I personally don't think it really needs to go on. I don't know if they're going to say anything about it. Like I don't know. Like, are they like I don't know if Will and Jada have responded yet. I didn't check before I got on live, but it's just like I what I don't know what was the point of that. The fact that people were sitting there laughing in the audience so hard is like, what's so funny? Like I mean I have a little chuckle like yeah. But like it wasn't, I don't know, like, but I've never found him funny. I've never found him funny. So it's just like I genuinely don't give a shit that much. So I mean it is what it is. Of course, let me know what you guys think down below. So we're moving on to the next story, which is the Glorilla and Finesse 2 Times concert. Now let me just say, no idea who Finesse 2 Times is. I have no idea. I'm like, what in the world is a Finesse 2 Times? Okay, I have no idea who that is. Never heard of Finesse 2 Times. But if you guys are not aware, they recently did have a concert in Rochester, New York on March 5th on the Main Street Armory, and sadly 3 people did die when a crowd surge occurred and people were exiting the venue where they thought that they heard gunshots. Now it's very interesting because lately we've heard a good amount of people being injured and really crazy things happening when, you know, people have been at concerts. You know, of course, we've heard of the Astro World tragedy, and there's a lawsuit with that. And now Glorilla and Finesse 2 Times are going to be facing a lawsuit from one of the victims of this tragedy. So, of course, I offer my condolences to the 3 victims: Rondija Belton, Aisha Stevens, and Brandy Miller. I apologize if I said anyone's name incorrectly, because there is no reason why anyone should be going to a concert and losing their lives. A concert, a festival, a parade, anything like that, and losing their lives. People need to learn how to act right. People need to learn how to handle crisis management. It makes absolutely no sense how something like that can happen. And I feel very, very like indifferent about this because it's like, is it an artist's fault if something like this happens at their concert? Apparently, Glorilla and Finesse were nowhere like near the venue when this happened. Like, this is literally at the very bitter end. Everyone's exiting. They thought they heard lawsuits. They thought they heard gunshots and they started running. And that's how all of this happened. The stampede happened, and that's how they lost their lives. But it's just like, in general, you know, like especially with Astroworld, like, are they responsible or are they not? Because apparently one of the victims' family members did say that sadly, you know, the whole thing was poorly organized. It was in disarray. There was a lot going on. So how do we say, like, dang, is it because of poor management? Did they let too many people in? Was there not enough security? Was there not enough organization? It's just sad. You know, a lot of people may say it's lack of management. A lot of people may say it is overcrowding. A lot of people may say it's, you know, a lot of different things. And it's just, we need better structure on how these concerts are handled. But I will say personally, I don't got time for concerts. I don't give a shit to go to a concert, mainly because I don't understand what I'm paying for. Like, a lot of these artists don't do anything but jump up and down and scream in the mic, and I can see you do that on YouTube. What the hell am I paying hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars to see an artist do absolutely nothing? That's just my personal opinion. And plus, all these people dying from stampedes and mosh pits and lack of oxygen or whatever. Like, I ain't got time for that. I could die of lack of oxygen in my house. I ain't got time. Like, it's just, it's very messed up. And I feel for those families. Can you imagine? Hey, I'm going to a concert and you never come back. That's just sad. Okay, so now you have a family member that is suing. Okay. And that is crazy. I would assume maybe the other two victims' families would be joining in this lawsuit. I hope so, but at the same time, I would love to see how these lawsuits pan out. So of course, after Astroworld, I guess we'll see how this works, because to be honest, I'm trying to see legally, like, I'm not a legal expert, but like, I don't know if you can hold the artist responsible. Like, probably the team, maybe the venue. There's a lot that goes into this type of stuff, right? Because yeah, there's so much that goes into that, right? Well, with Astroworld, it was worse because they telling this man to stop the concert and he not even listening to them. But at the same time, you know, he can't see. So it's, oh, guys, too much. So I mean, I am going to be keeping up with this one because I would love to see how that ends up in court and if it even goes to a trial, because I don't understand, especially with this one, since it's after the concert, it's not during the concert. So yeah, of course, leave your thoughts and definitely save them for later so I can go back to them. So next we have the Gabby Petito case. Now, if you guys did not know about the Gabby Petito case, you guys are going to have to look up that case on your own, because we would be sitting here for an hour talking about the Gabby Petito case. The Gabby Petito case is basically a very, very sad one. So a huge trigger warning for that. So essentially, Gabby Petito was a van life YouTuber, right? Who had a boyfriend who also would go and do van life content with her. She would post numerous Instagram content about her trips, and she was set to go on a van life trip with her boyfriend. And one day her boyfriend came home without her. Out of nowhere. Okay, I'm making a long story very, very short. Okay, very minor details, but of course you guys are gonna have to look it up. So came home without her. Parents are asking, like, hey, yo, where's our daughter at? And Brian Laundrie, which is her boyfriend, is like, oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know where Gabby at. And this launched one of the biggest internet sleuth type of investigations that the internet has ever seen. all of a sudden, everyone is looking for Gabby Petito. Everybody's looking for the van because the van ain't show up either, guys. So they were literally, you guys know van life YouTubers, right? Van life YouTubers. So there's YouTubers that basically live in a van. They go cross country. They document their life. They live the nomad life. They don't really have apartments. They just live in a van, sometimes part-time, sometimes full-time, whatever the case may be. So long story short, he comes home without Gabby. The van's missing too. The parents not talking. Brian not talking. Brian goes missing. Some way, somehow, the parents don't know where Brian is. So now Brian missing, Gabby missing. Of course, internet going crazy. They trying to find Gabby too. All of a sudden, some other vloggers stumble upon Gabby's van on some sort of remote route. Eventually, they do come across Gabby's body, sadly, rest in peace. And then shortly, they do come across Brian's body, rest in peace. So, long story short, it comes to light that, of course, Brian's family did have information, but they weren't letting on to any information. They didn't want to talk to the cops. They didn't want to talk to Gabby's parents. They didn't want to talk to the media. They didn't want to talk to nobody but their lawyer. Can you imagine dating someone and like you go missing and like their family's not offering any help to your family? Can you imagine having a friend and they go missing and their family's not even trying to help find this person? That's essentially what happened. It just keeps getting weirder and it keeps getting worse because their family is not cooperating whatsoever. So now it's gotten worse, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's gotten worse because it seems like they're just really not offering any information to anyone about what may have happened to Gabby. And now it looks as if there's a letter, okay, that Brian Laundrie's mom wrote to Brian, okay, and it's called a burn after reading letter that says, "Oh, I'll bring a shovel and I'll help you bury the body." It's the fucking basura for me. It's the basura of it all. I'll be damned if somebody. The thing is, I know God is never going to put me in certain situations because for me, I'm gonna beat somebody anyway. So we're just gonna play this clip for you guys so you guys can get a better idea of this situation because it's a very sad story. Again, you guys would probably have to like look into it because if not, we would be out here for a very long time. Okay, so it's a very sad one. So there is a letter, and what makes this worse is the letter is in evidence. However, the family has decided that they don't want anyone to see this letter. Okay, they don't want anyone to see this letter. They don't want anyone to see anything about this. It's just one of those situations. Okay, they don't want anyone to know anything about this letter. They just want it to be locked. And now you have Gabby Petito's family that is essentially like, yeah, nah, like we want this to be seen. We want to read the letter. We want to know what's going on. So hold up, what is going on? Okay, there you go. Hold on. All right, I have two. Hold on. Hold up. There you go. I still hear myself. If you guys hear echo, let me know. But yeah, it's in police evidence, but the lawyer has for this situation to be closed. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, the investigation is a mess. It's a ghetto mess. Can you believe it? Like, can you like it just doesn't make sense to me because I didn't know it was legal to do that, but apparently it is. I didn't know you can. How do I explain? I didn't know. You, hmm. how do I say? I didn't know you can lock evidence with that. Like clearly you can, but yeah. So now I'm completed. So give me 2 seconds, Paul, because I hear two of me, and I don't know where it's coming from. So let us close this. All right. If I disappear, guys, we'll be right back. Just gotta figure out what the second meet is, even though I'm. Right. It's. Do you guys hear echo? What do you want to see echo? Hear echo? So strange. How is there? Mother, exit all used. All right. This is like stressing me out. You hear the echo? Hold on, guys. All right, the echo should be gone. There you go. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me add this video for you guys. But yeah, it shouldn't be like that, but you know how that goes. They must have a really good lawyer. This for you guys.
They knew that the Petito family was desperately searching for information, but they did things affirmatively. They didn't just remain silent. What that attorney said in particular is telling. So there's no question that he represented, that he was making that statement on behalf of the Laundries, because he says, it is our understanding that a search has been organized for Miss Petito in or near Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming on behalf of the Laundrie family. It is our hope that the search for Miss Petito is successful and that Miss Petito is reunited with her family. That statement was issued with the full knowledge and consent of Laundries, with the full knowledge on the part of the Laundries that Gabby was not alive and that Gabby's body was located somewhere out west. And instead, they make a statement saying, we hope you find her. We hope you're reunited, giving them false hope that perhaps their daughter is still alive. If that's not outrageous, Your Honor, I don't know what is outrageous.
Even if everything that the Petitos have alleged is true, which of course we deny, but even if they are true under the law, there is no basis, legal basis, for the cause of action as it's been set forth. The gist of their complaint is that the Laundries remain silent, and we are now, or I should say the Petitos are now looking to somehow hold Miss Roberta liable for the actions of their son because they chose to remain silent.
You could understand the outrage. And this is now a lawsuit. It's set for trial this summer. This is about more. This is about money. This is about something much, much more. It's about human decency at its core. Now, something else developed here in this case I need to tell you about. There was a letter that was discovered. This is Pat Riley. He's the Petito family attorney talking about what happened after Gabby's found dead. Brian takes his own life. He's found dead. Now they've got all these possessions. What do they have to do with them? Take a close listen.
We were all in the same room, so we had agreed beforehand for the most part as to what belonged to whom based upon the receipt from the execution of the search warrant at the Laundrie home. There were just a few items that we weren't certain who it belonged to, so we had to look through those things. But you know, the Laundries not only got the notebook, they also received a letter which Roberta Laundrie wrote to Brian Laundrie. It's undated. And as I've said before, on the cover, on the envelope, it said burn after reading. I don't know when it was written, but what was contained within that letter leads me to believe it was written after Gabby had been murdered. And we had asked for a copy of that, and Attorney Bertolino would not agree to give us a copy.
So Gabby Petito.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And now they both dead. So Ciao.
Those parents looking to get access to this letter that was written by Brian Laundrie's mother to Brian. What's in that letter? What does it say? What's the significance of it? Take a look here. This is from the December 22 filings from Gabby's family. This request certainly also would include the note that Roberta Laundrie wrote to Brian Laundrie, which she offered to bring a shovel to help bury the body. The note was released to the custody of Mr. Bertolino on Friday, June 24th, 2022 by the FBI. So there you could see the concern from the Petitos. Wait a minute, there's a letter where you're talking about a shovel to bury a body? It's now part of this lawsuit. They're requesting to see it. Now, tonight, what we have for you is a response from Roberta Laundrie about this letter she wrote. Okay, this is an affidavit, a sworn.
Y'all, as you guys can see on the screen, they about to read this out. How the hell do you write something like this? And then all of a sudden, your son's girlfriend go missing and you go try to refute this. I don't even understand. Like, child, these people get on my nerve. This is the most infuriating thing I've ever seen. Because what? Child,
Statement that has been filed with the court. Here's part of it. I wrote a letter to my son on or about the end of May of 2021. Although I do not know the exact date I wrote the letter, I do know that I wrote it and gave it to Brian before Brian and Gabby left Florida for New York. The purpose of the letter was to reach out to Brian while he and I were experiencing a difficult period in our relationship. Brian and I share a love of stories, and some of the language in the letter was using similar phrases to describe the depth of a mother's love. The two books that come to mind are The Runaway Bunny and Little Bear. In addition, Gabby had given Brian a book called Burn After Writing. This is where my message to Brian came from, and I wrote on the cover of the letter for Brian, quote, burn after reading. That's a little different.
completely.
The book is called Burn After Writing. Anyhow, there are some other phrases that I used in the letter which are not found in the books I shared with Brian as a child. However, these phrases were common enough in our circle of friends and family to describe who you could turn to in the most troubling times of your life. While I used words that seemed to have a connection with Brian taking Gabby's life, I never would have fathomed the events that unfolded months later.
I never would have fathomed that your ass would have basically sat here and incriminated yourself, you idiot. Get up, you just felt like I got. That is just dumb. Child, I saw that shit earlier and I was just like, we're dead ass. It's the lies. It's the lies for me. First of all, you know what's funny? I got my man a book that says burn after writing. Like, it's one of those things where you write all your past traumas. I even bought myself one. It's somewhere. Yo, let me grab it real quick. It's right over here. I still haven't wrote it. So it's burn after writing. It's right here. It's right here. Maybe they talk about one of these. Okay, it really is a burn after writing. Okay. Oh shit! People I missed. The last time I said I love you. Greatest heartbreak. Huh. This is actually pretty cool. Maybe I should actually write in that shit. I've been in love, failed my driving test, jumped off. Okay. Whatever. You're supposed to write in it, burn it, supposed to help you start a new boo-boo-hoo, right? Okay, maybe that's what they're talking about. But like, girl, don't you know what you up against? Don't you know that these people are really infuriating and they give me a headache? And y'all, like, when I'm telling you, this is giving me a headache all over again, because the first time when I saw that, I was like, every time I see it, I'm gonna get annoyed. It just don't make sense. And the fact that they still haven't spoke, like they're still trying to play dumb, y'all. Like they're still trying to play dumb. They still try to act like they don't know nothing. And they still haven't said anything to the Petitos. Like, child, the Lord knows I'd be in jail. I'm down. I'd have to kill somebody, because you're not about to sit here and play. Okay? You're not gonna, yeah. So that's true. That is, yeah, very true. If it was burned after writing, she would have never gave that letter to anyone, because it wouldn't exist. Or maybe it was for him, unless they found it in his stuff. Maybe it's one of those things. Like they found it in his stuff, and it was supposed to be like he was supposed to burn it, but then he died or off himself. Whatever the hell happened to him. Yo, child, it's a hot ass mess. I'm so sick and tired of that story because it's just like so infuriating that they had the nerve, gall, audacity to do all of this. It is infuriating. I'm not gonna lie, it's infuriating because it's like, just why? Just why? And I really wish that the parents would go to jail because they've been suspicious this whole time, ever since they found out that, you know, there may be foul play you know, involved here. They've been extremely unhelpful. They haven't cared to really be involved in anything. They haven't cared to really like assist the police or even give Gabby's parents any type of anything. And it seems like the couple was really close. But what makes this worse is there was some type of like domestic violence in this situation. If any of you guys know the case, you would know. Before she passed away, maybe a couple days, there was this whole situation where allegedly, I mean, the cops said, and there is the footage out there of like the police cam footage. It's a very long one. You could still look it up online, where basically the cops were called because like they had a domestic violence situation where Gabby hit Brian, and then Brian probably hit Gabby, or it's a whole thing. She was crying, she was hyperventilating, they had to be separated. It was a whole thing, and then all of a sudden she ended up dead. You know, so who knows what happened? It could have been a lot. Could have been a lot. It could have been nothing at all. Who knows? Maybe somebody killed both of them. Maybe they discovered the damn Mexican cartel. I don't know. It's too much. It is too much. Speaking of the Mexican cartel, of course, we have to talk about this situation, okay? The 4 American friends that were kidnapped in Mexico, where 2 of them have passed away, okay? Now, I will say rest in peace to the victims of this tragedy, okay? Now, I will say I don't even understand what the hell is going on in the world, okay? So first things first, deep condolences to, I hope I say it right, Shaeed Woodard and Zindell Brown. And prayers up to the 2 survivors, Latavia Washington McGee and Eric Williams, who are recovering in a Texas hospital. So apparently the 4 went to Matamoros, which is kind of like at the border of Mexico and I believe Texas. Correct me if I'm wrong, where a group of gunmen started chasing and firing at them. And allegedly, this is said to be a case of mistaken identity, ladies and gentlemen, according to Mexican authorities, right? That's what Mexico done said. They said, oh, no, they was probably wrongfully, they was wrongfully targeted. We don't understand how this happened. Yeah, like this is a case of mistaken identity. That's very unfortunate. This is the thing with Mexico. Mexico be on some negligent shit. I'm never gonna lie. Mexico be on some negligent shit. Mexico be on some other shit. But that's not even just Mexico. I will say I've been to Mexico and I love Mexico. I was there for like 10 days. My man took me there for 10 days for our anniversary last year. Definitely one of my favorite places to go. Love it. And this is not going to stop me from going to Mexico. I do see a lot of people like, oh, I'm never going to Mexico. What the fuck is going on in Mexico? Mexicans don't like black people. Allegedly, this had a lot to do with them thinking that they were rival human traffickers. I don't even want to know what the rival human traffickers look like. But apparently, that's what it was. Literally a case of mistaken identity, allegedly. And there's a lot of talk of like, oh, well, you know, maybe American troops need to step into Mexico and get their stuff in order. But it's like, what you need to understand is that Mexico has a lot of deep-rooted issues. And it's not even just Mexico, right? Guatemala, Nicaragua, Haiti, a lot of African countries. There's a lot of deep-rooted issues that American military is not going to be able to solve. Okay, America is not the grand all be all because America has its own fucking issues to solve that they cannot solve. Okay, and also yes, Chialox, yes, it was also a no travel zone because of this situation. There's a lot going on in that place. it is known to be a place where people do get snatched up. Okay, going on in Matamoros. People don't go to Matamoros, but it is believed that one of them were going there for a tummy tuck or some sort of plastic surgery procedure, which, I mean, that's their business. If they want to go get whatever, they can go get whatever. So it's just, it's very unfortunate. I don't think that should have happened at all, and I don't think that makes any sense that, you know, people are just like, oh, look at the Mexicans, oh, it's these countries. I don't think that's fair, because let's be real, if this was an African country, or if this was any other country, I don't think people would be saying that. It's just, I feel like this was a very unfortunate accident, and hopefully this is something that don't happen again. And I will say that the Mexican president is very, very negligent, sitting there and talk about some, oh yeah, we got it under control. Like, that's the thing. The Mexican president don't ever say shit. He don't ever give a fuck about nothing. He don't ever say nothing. He just be, yeah, it happened. It's crazy. You know, like, yeah, we got it under control. How do you have it under control, sir? What are you doing with the people in your town, in your cities, in your country? Because it's out of control. But that's the thing. A lot of these things are very deep rooted, and it's just like, it's kind of impossible. It is impossible to fix because it's not a one-day fix. It's like a 1 decade fix type thing. It's going to take numerous presidents, numerous administrations to fix these things. The Mexican cartels and all of that are not just one Mexican cartel. It's numerous Mexican cartels, and all of their affairs intertwine into each other and intertwine into other countries' affairs, including in the US, if you didn't know. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time, which I cannot talk about publicly because next thing you know, my channel's gone. Okay, so I do feel bad for the victims. Again, my condolences. Okay, so definitely leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Those are my top stories for today. We do have some random stories that I didn't really look too much into. I just have a bunch of links that my assistant put together. Very interesting stories. But of course, we'll go through your opinions first. Again, thank you guys so much for all of the beautiful comments. You guys are so nice to me. Oh my God, my eyes feel weird without these on now. I'm looking at a damn screen for the past week trying to plan my high school reunion, and I'm like, oh my God, my eyes like really hurt. Hi y'all. Y'all so sweet. Can you guys hear the background music? Because it's supposed to be background music, and I don't think it's playing. I heard it playing before, but it's not playing now. And I'm like really sad about it. Because, oh wait, it was supposed to be playing. Now I can't play it. Never mind. It was supposed to be playing, but I never pressed it. It's all right, guys. So, wait, hold on. What does it say? The girlfriend of one of the men who initially drove down with them but didn't cross the border went on CNN and said they would be back in 15 minutes. 15 minutes where? How? I thought she had one of them had a procedure. Child, bye. Yeah, I forgot to click it. I'm mad. I knew something was going wrong in this live. I forgot to click the play button, y'all. So sad. But child, there's just so many unfortunate things going on. Every day is something new. It's like, dang, can we catch a break in this world? Can we have some good things going on? Like, every day it's something else. It's something else. So if you guys don't have anything else to add, we shall go to the random news, okay? Random nation stuff, okay? So random KAKA in the news, guys. Okay, you know what? Now I could do my little music. My little music that I got to play. Boom. Is it playing? You guys can hear it too. It's lit. All right. Let me know if it's too loud. All right. So, not to share my screen again, guys. So, first of all, I have way too many tabs open. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, I do plan to do these every Monday. But, yeah, just in case it doesn't happen, just stay tuned to the community tab. I'll always tell you guys if I can't do something. Okay? Okay. So, I'm about to share my screen with you guys yet again. Alrighty. So we have a creep, which if you guys follow Baller Alert, you've already seen this. All right.
I knew this was a ripoff.
Okay, what are you looking for, Steven?
No, I am Steven. I'm looking for Fifi.
Yeah, you got the wrong house.
So you don't want to have sex tonight?
Sir, my husband's in the living room with the gun.
Huh. Okay.
Have a good
Understood.
Wait. So, like I said, I didn't even check these out. Okay, I didn't even. Hold up. I didn't even check these out. Oh, you guys couldn't see it. My bad, guys. Hold up. I didn't take the banner off. I'll play it again, guys. 2 seconds. Share the follower screen. Hold up. Brand. All right. Now you guys can see.
No, I am Steven. I'm looking for Fifi.
Yeah, you got the wrong house.
So you don't want to have sex tonight?
Sir, my husband's in the living room with the gun.
Huh. Okay.
Have a good
Understood.
Bruh, it's the audacity. It's the audacity for me. What? I will say, at least she had a man to protect her, because there's been too many stories out there of women being targeted and crazy things happening to them, and they live all by themselves. And I'm like, I live all by myself. Nothing's ever happened to me except for the last apartment, where if you guys never saw that story time of like my ghetto neighbors from hell, y'all should go watch it, because I really felt like they was casing my house and they was gonna rob me. And that shit might sound a little stereotypical or whatever, but I don't give a fuck, because I feel like that's what was gonna happen. Because they like, how you ringing my doorbell and I live all the way on the top floor and all the people that you visit live on the second floor? Like, make it make sense. It's giving you're casing my house. It's giving you're casing my house. I don't care how it sounds. It's giving you're casing my house. Okay, like that's just my personal opinion on the matter. And it's like, I live on the second floor. Your people live on the like whatever floor, and you're always constantly here. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. So it's just like, but nothing's ever happened to me. No one's ever broken into my house. No one's ever like did anything strange to me. And most people that I live around know I live by myself. So, and I know some people like they try to like not tell people that or whatever. And to be honest, like I don't really care. And I live in Jersey where lots of crazy shit didn't happen, but like I just don't give a shit. I feel like having a Ring doorbell is really, really important though. I have a regular Ring though. And yeah, I think they was plotting to rob me too. I have a doorbell camera on my apartment door, and my white neighbors just pop up to F with it and get angry when I say, what? Why do people do? I never knew that was a thing where like people just come up and fuck with people's Ring cameras. Like, I think that's very weird. Like, why are we fucking with people's Ring cameras? Nah, that is some weird ass shit. Like, I personally don't have time for that. Like, no. So next we have another weird story about a woman that basically stole millions of dollars, and now she says that she is too rich for jail. Okay, not rich, well, sick for jail. Okay, now this video is from Pink Boot Lessons. Okay, So to be honest, I love this channel. If you guys do not watch Pink Boot Lessons, get your life, because videos, iconic, amazing, love them. So I'm going to share my screen. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, by the way, guys, because nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. It's sad that she's Jamaican. Shout outs to all of my Caribbean people, but she happens to be Jamaican, guys. Embarrassing.
Firm returned $12 million that was stolen from his investment account. He had nearly $13 million in his account and was only left with about $12,000. All of it basically gone, leaving many Jamaicans wondering what happened to his money and questioning if the woman who admitted to stealing from him is a part of a bigger scheme. Recently, authorities caught up to that woman and charged her for several crimes after it was discovered that she stole billions from several clients who held their funds at the bank that employed her. Usain Bolt was one of dozens of victims. Instead of taking full accountability, the woman is now all of a sudden appearing in court in a wheelchair, arguing that she has health problems now and she's too sick to be in jail. Yeah, right. We're going to jump into it, but first, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the...
Hold on. All right, I guess that's all we needed. First of all, nigga. So, first of all, let's just Google this story real quick because this is actually just fucking hilarious. Nigga, what? Is this real? Let me look this up because what? Y'all, this is actually really funny. This is the thing. There's been a lot of scammers out here that, like, especially black scammers. Okay, like, and it's scaring me because, like, I actually did really want to start doing videos on scammers, but like, I was like, yo, it's infuriating me looking at like all of these scammers out here, that are out here like just like scamming people. It's like, yo, how are your own people scamming you? How? Like, how? And first of all, can somebody tell me if Umar Johnson or whatever his name is, like, built the school yet? That's what I want to know. Where is it? Where's the school that Umar was supposed to build? Because that's just ridiculous. Oh my God, it's real. It's from Atlanta Black Star, y'all. Oh my God. Let me share the screen again. Yo, this is out of control. This is out of control. This is not okay. It's really not. We can't just be letting people like steal from us like this. Look at this, y'all. Oh my God. Woman arrested for allegedly stealing millions from Olympian Usain. I'm about to say that right. Bolt's account shows up to court in wheelchair. Attorney says she's too ill for jail and needed delicate care. Get the fuck out of here. What? A former employee of a financial institution where Olympic champion Usain Bolt was a member was arrested for stealing from the track stars. Oh my God. A retirement account? That's even worse because that money's taxed. He's going to have to pay the taxes on it. You guys don't know. Never ever take money from your retirement accounts, okay? Like your 401k, your IRA, none of that because it's taxed. It's, oh my God. As soon as you touch it, oh my God, they're going to tax it heavy. Oh, especially if it's before retirement time. But her attorneys argued she is too sick to be held in jail. The investment firm stocks and security limits, okay, was accused last month of draining more than 12 million. Yo, his shit was only left with $12,000. And now she's sick? Oh, see, I would have done some voodoo on her ass. I'm sorry. Wait, so she admitted to stealing $3 million from her clients. Oh! Y'all, this is correct, y'all. Ciao. Yo, this some fraud shit, bro. Oh my God. Whoa. Y'all be careful. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful because nah, bro, 12 million. I mean, how you gonna get that money back though? Like that's the is he getting that money back? Yeah, I don't see him getting this money back. Like, so told her employee in January that she borrowed the money. Borrow? You stole that shit. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Yo, that's a lot of money to steal. Maybe she stole it over time, y'all. Y'all, that's a lot of money to steal. Oh my God, bail. Nah, keep her. Oh my God. This is sad. She definitely had accomplices. Oh, she definitely had accomplices. Oh my God, I feel bad. Yikes, 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 yikes. 10 million. I would cry. I would cry, and I would do some voodoo on her. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, he has never seen that money ever again, and it's a wrap for that. I don't know what in the world. Maybe they was fucking or something, and she just... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm out here putting theories. Please don't listen to me. I'm just saying bullshit. Oh! She borrowed that 12 million. That girl lying her ass off, and now she pulling up to court in a wheelchair. It's the wheelchair for me. It's the wheelchair. Yo, sis pulled up to court and child. It's the audacity of it all. It's the audacity of it all. Like, that's the thing. That's the sad part. If you ever get scammed like that, whether it's identity theft, or like someone steals money from your account, you don't like really get that money back unless you have insurance on it. And a lot of these accounts are not FDIC insured by more than $250,000. So that's why they always tell you never put more than $250,000 in one account, because if something happens to it, you're done up. So you should never have more than that in one account. That's why everybody has multiple accounts if you have that much more money. But hey, you must have trusted this banker. I don't know. So now we have an even more crazier story. That is our last one for today, unless you guys have something for me to look up. And this is a woman accused of driving an SUV into a Georgia Popeyes over missing biscuits, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I don't understand. Let me just say, the obsession with fast food is getting out of control. Okay, there's too many people out there that one can't cook, and that is that's an adult responsibility to have. I'm not saying you gotta be Chef Boyardee, okay, but you gotta know how to cook. Okay, ou baka vivre comme ça, hein? You can't live like that. You can't not cook to the point where you want to drive your car into Popeyes when you don't get a biscuit. It's out of control. It's out of control. You have to learn how to cook. Damn it. Yes, I love me some Popeyes, but I'm not about to drive my SUV into the establishment for messing up my order. Okay, so let's read it, okay? A woman drove her SUV into a Georgia Popeyes building after the manager said she became angry over a missing order of biscuits Saturday. Wow. According to the incident report filed by Richmond County Sheriff's Office, the manager said that prior to the crash, restaurant staff gave 50-year-old Belinda Miller biscuits to rectify the error. But she was still not happy and would drive her vehicle into the building. According to the incident report, a witness who allegedly waited in line with Miller told them to hurry and get their order because she was coming back. Miller did return, according to the incident report, and allegedly drove her SUV into the chicken restaurant, narrowly missing an 18-year-old employee. This is absolutely absurd. Now, Kunya, you would have killed, yeah, then what? Now you would have had vehicular manslaughter, premeditated murder, malicious intent, like assault with malicious intent, like all these types of fucking like charges for what? Over a biscuit, a brick biscuit, a dry ass biscuit, and you ain't even got no iced tea biscuit? Jesus Christ. Ain't no iced tea in prison. You can't eat the biscuit in prison. The vehicle crashed through a part of the wall along with the doors of the building. Jesus Christ. Miller then continued to force her vehicle another 4 feet inside the building. Oh, nah. Until debris made it impossible to go further. Woo. Officers booked Miller into the Charles B. Webster Detention Center on Wednesday, 4 days later after the alleged incident, according to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. She faces charges of aggravated assault and first-degree criminal damage to property. Child, that's it? Child, anyway. They should have charged her with a lot more than that. I don't understand. Why? Yes, like, she gotta have some sort of issue. Seriously. Why are we driving over a dry ass biscuit? Listen, I like Popeyes biscuit, not that much. That shit dry as hell. That shit tastes like a bread. That shit tastes like chalk. It don't taste that good. Like, what the hell? Child. Imagine just doing your job and car breaks the wall. I'm quitting. On time for that shit. I'm quitting. Oh my, oh yeah, the Popeyes chicken. Yes, it is. This is out of control. Wait, what? This happened? This is the same as the woman who pulled out a gun at McDonald's because they forgot the bacon on her burger. That did not happen. I don't want to look into it. I'm not looking into it. I'm tired. Nah, bro. These people they're nuts. Like, people need to learn how to take care of themselves as adults. Cooking is part of it. If you knew how to cook, if you get an Instapot. And I know some people, I need busy. Get an Instapot. Get an air fryer. Two of your best one when you're too busy to cook. Get two of those things. You leave at say 8 o'clock to go to the work by the 9. Yeah. And say you want some soup, you do everything for the soup. You set it to whatever, and it stays warm until you get home. Get an air fryer, buy some frozen fries, buy some chicken fingers. You just throw it in there. By 30 minutes, you come home, you shower, you get out the shower, everything's done in the damn air fryer. Okay? You can make anything in an Instapot. You can make pie in an Instapot, y'all. You can make lasagna in an Instapot. You can make anything your heart desires in an Instapot. Like, y'all just gotta research these things. Stop trying to kill people over fast food that's gonna clog your artery. Damn it. Oh, this is insane. Like, I just can't. Over Popeyes? No, Popeyes ain't that good. I ain't gonna lie though, they do be people in Popeyes that be scaring the hell out of me. Like, they be like, Popeyes be intense. Like, I be in the line at Popeyes and they be ready to clip me if I even look at trying to cut them. Look at trying to chill. It's not that deep. Understand, the food is gonna be here. Relax, y'all. Relax. All right, guys, I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this video. It was a long one, a little bit longer than I expected, but thank you guys so much for watching. Again, why does my ear so weird? Oh, I feel like my ears just popped. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Again, these will be every Monday, maybe 5 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock. Not really sure, but of course, these are going to be here to stay. You guys are free to watch them. And my D Mafia Speaks are more than likely going to be on Wednesdays. So tap in. All right. Notification bell, community tab, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, MySpace, Blogger, all that shit. Let me stop. Everything you need is linked down below. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys for always supporting me. Join the Patreon if you guys want to support me some more. If you guys are on my Patreon, you do have access on the higher tier, which is only $5, to be on The Mafia Speaks with me, answering the stories. If you guys have any stories that you guys want to share, you can send them to the Mafia Speaks. Gmail is THAE Mafia haitiangeeks@gmail.com. I love you guys so very much. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Next upload on this channel will be on Wednesday. And next upload in general will be tomorrow on my Haitian channel. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Love y'all so very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.